me ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody's doing okay. Can you believe it? So yesterday I did the birthday haul video showing all the beautiful and very generous gifts that were sent or given to me. And I mentioned that I've been holding off doing that video for a particular deck to arrive. Sod's law, I just knew that when it came to recording the video and uploading it, it would probably come the next day. And it did. It arrived today. So I'm going to unbox and show you this deck. And this is just called Tarocchi. It's by Michelangelo Rossato. And from what I understand, this is based on a book. So there is a book. It's not in English, so I didn't get it. I could use Google Translate, which I intend to do anyway with like the information. But I've also done a bit of a Google research into it. I've seen the book. It's a storybook and it uses the archetypes from the deck. But there is a book that comes with this, and this is a set. So it's published by Lee Pocampo. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But they are known for their quality and their art. This is a Renaissance inspired deck. It's deeply symbolic and it just has that beautiful spiritual loveliness that I love in a deck. So I also understand that it's inspired by both the Italian Viscontis as well as Marseille. So it kind of brings in the Italian and the French traditions to create this deck, which looks to be fantastic. I cannot remember for the life of me where I saw this. I don't think it was on anybody's video because I've done a little bit of research to see how many walkthroughs there are. There's certainly no English speaking walkthroughs of this deck. So it might have been shown like in the Hermit's Cave Facebook group, because we do post each week cards in there from the card pull that I do on a Saturday. So maybe somebody credited it in there and I went and had a look because I liked the image or something like that. Maybe that's where. You can see this is such an elegant box. It is a gorgeous soft matte finish with gold metallic gold stamping, which is lovely. It's called a cofanetto in terms of the elegant box style and its finish. Look at that, really beautiful. And then when we open it up, I believe this is the backs of the card. We've got the book here. This is quite a small book, and as I said, it's not in English, but you know, if you like me and you use Google Translate, you can just hover that over the page and it will translate it into whatever language you need it translating into. But it's just a pretty small book because there is the separate guidebook as well with this. 2007, 2010. Oh no, that might be different publications. I'm not sure when this came out. I think it was last year from what I remember. So yeah, I mean, guidebook's great, but for me, it's about the cards, and these look to be such quality cards, really beautiful. So yeah, 64-page guidebook. As you will see, the cards are a gorgeous matte finish, really beautiful. Let's just slide that underneath. Okay, there we go. Oops. Oh my gosh. I'm going to bring the camera down actually. Okay. These are a really nice, tall, elegant size. Cardstock is gorgeous. Is that just one card? Wow. It's that lovely matte cardstock. As you will see, it's got gold edges, and it's a brushed matte gold rather than the it looks shiny under the light, but it is a soft, oh, it feels gorgeous. These are the backs, as I mentioned, which I really like as well. So in terms of size comparison, I think they're a bit taller. Yeah, they are. Look, they're taller than a standard tarot. They're a nice size, really nice. Everything about this feels premium. The box, which is really sturdy, I don't know if I mentioned or not, but it's a clamshell magnetic box with an inlay and gold ribbon. But yeah, it just feels really premium. And the cards are the nicest cards I think I've ever felt. So in terms of the art style itself, as I said, it's illustrated by Michelangelo Rossato, who's an Italian artist, and it's inspired by the Visconti-Sforza and the Tarot di Marseille. It has this beautiful classical hand-painted look. It's rich with symbolism, and it has a way of feeling both historic but also contemporary, and I just think, you know, this is going to be a great deck for reflection as well as reading with. I love the faces. If you see the face of our fool here, Il Matto, and look, the little face of the dog. And the colour tones are lovely, and it just feels, like I said, it feels like a hand-painted deck, which is really nice. It's your usual 22 majors, 56 minors. We have cups, swords, batons, and coins, because it's following in that tradition. We'll get on to the pip cards, but from what I saw, and the reason why I plumped it together is because it was everything I want in a pip deck. They're both decorative, but also non-traditional style. They're not scenic, because, you know, it's based on the Sforza and Marseille. And the courts are really detailed as well and character focused. Okay, so let's take a look. Colours in it are beautiful. Here's our magician card. Look at the glow from the candle, and also from his wand here. We've got the three-legged table. We've got all the coins, the wand, the sword, and the cup. The tools of the magician. I love the dark background. Oh, this just feels so nice. Here is the Popes, La Papessa. The Empress. And this is what I mean about it having a modern feel as well. It's very representative. It's, you know, it's an historic deck, but brought up to a modern age and modern feel. Here's our Emperor. Il Papa. Look at them. Isn't that gorgeous? So the book that is separate, that you can buy separate, I think is called La Favola dei Tarocchi, which is like the Fool's Journey, which combines myth, art, inner exploration. I think, you know, this deck is perfect for collectors and artists and reflective readers, because it really lends itself to that. And if anybody loves the TDM in particular, or the Italian decks, then you're going to love this. Look at our lovers cards. Look at that glow. It's almost like a metallic gold in the background, isn't it? Il Caro. We have Justice in obviously key 8. Look at our Hermit. Look at that night sky behind. And his aged face. The Wheel of Fortune. The Force card. Our Strength card is beautiful. Just look at that. And even though the faces are more modern, it's still, if you look at the eyes, there's that real nod to Marseille. This is our Hanged One. Oh, these cards, honestly. Here's our Death card. Without the name. Again, traditional. This is such a tactile experience. Temperance. Our Devil card. It's like, looking at these images, it's like a bridge between art and spirituality. The Star card. Oh, look at the moon. This was worth waiting for. So this deck is the one that I mentioned where I tried to purchase many times, and every time I would buy it, they would take numerous shops in Europe, they would take the money and then I would just get a refund and no explanation. So when my friend said they'd managed to get it for my birthday, I was over the moon, but also a little bit apprehensive in case it never actually got here. Here's our Judgment card and our World card. All right, so the miners. Now these pips are decorative and traditional, but at the same time, they're ornate, and we've got lots of floral and vine motifs. So we're starting with our coins. I love that it's not a stark white background. I love this off-white. See what I mean about non-traditional by the configuration of the pips. Okay, and then we have our courts. So our valet or page, however you want to reference. Cavalier, Again, like lots of historic decks, we saw this in the Minchiati, we saw it in the Rosenwald, the sort of mentor, what did they call them? Is it Minotaur? I'm having a blanking of the brain at the minute. The Queen and the King. And then we have our cups. And there we have the initials of the creator, Michelangelo Rossato. Gorgeous. So elegant, really elegant. Again, the red and the white leg. Oh, look how they're side-eyeing each other. Beautiful. The Ace of Swords. So again, if this was a strictly TDM, then you'd have the curved swords. And I do like pips that kind of deviate away from that. This, I don't know, I might call this video something like try and get the word modern and tradition in there. Maybe a modern masterpiece of tradition. Oh, look. So our batons. They're beautiful, aren't they? Oh, look at that. Wow. I can't believe I've actually got this. I'd more or less given up hope. And if you see this and you want to get it, then I hope that you manage to. You will have to buy it from Europe. I love the little side eyes they're giving, which is great for reading directionally. Wow, that is so beautiful, beautifully produced. Just, as I said, I think it's a stunning edition for anyone who loves historical decks, but at the same time likes modern interpretations. This is right up there. So yeah, very ornate, very beautiful. Quality, high quality deck. Look at the thickness of it. The cards are just stunning. They really are. So that is Tarocchi, and it's by Michelangelo Rossato. I hope you managed to get it. If you like it, I think it's well worth it, certainly well worth the wait for me. Let me know your thoughts in the video below. Yeah, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste, and blessed be.